Welcome to Two Birds, One Show on the BGSE Network at 10 p.m. Eastern every Thursday night. We are DeeTer and RicT, and we talk about Philly sports and craft beer.
Yo, what's up out there? This is Two Birds, One Show. I'm DeeTer. That's my buddy Ricky. And our guest tonight is our boy Brett, Vikings fan from South Dakota, right? South Dakota, is that right?
Absolutely. That's where it's from.
That's where he's from. Yep. So if you're new to the show, we talk about craft beer, sports. We'll dive into what we're drinking tonight and then hit up some sports. And after that, we'll dive into the second beer of the night and finish off with some sports. We got a comment already, so let's see what this is about. Greg says, yo. Hey.
Yo,
Greg?
the big cat. What up, kid?
What's up, Greg? All right. So, hey, how about those Vikings? You know? How do we feel about? Oh, we should start off with the beer. Let's start off with the beer.
Let's not fuck our process up because we got our.
I was gonna say, slow your roll a bit. Slow your roll.
I know. I had a little bit to drink today, so yeah, it happens. Brett, what are you drinking tonight, buddy?
Well, I just pulled myself a delicious lager. It's a Michelob Ultra, straight from the tap. It's delicious. Just notes.
It looks so clear. Look at that body. Look at that clear body. Oh my god!
And then my homemade recipe, an almond old fashioned.
Nice.
Right, nice.
Well played.
Nicely done. Ricky, what you got going on, buddy?
So knowing that our friend was coming on, he's a good dude, and I figured I'd give him a little bit of shout out and honor. So I went with a beer in a purple can, the tried and true Treehouse Haze. So shout out to Brett for coming on the show. Nice. Got the purple can, got the haze, and
oh yeah.
Cheers, everybody. Tried and true classic.
Nice. That's awesome beer. So I got a package for our buddy Scott from Minnesota. Scott, awesome dude. Yep. And I got some Black Stack. Thunder Late Lizard, and I can't see. I don't know. It's Black Stack and Science Museum. I don't know. Scotty hooks it up, dude. He always sends me great friggin' beers, and I'm drinking it out of this glass that I got for free today because I went to a bunch of wineries today, and the owner of Blue Cork is awesome owner, dude. Greek guy. He has a nice winery in Williamstown, New Jersey. He said his family has been making wine for 400 years in Greece, and he's brought these vines from Greece to New Jersey. And I'll tell you what, man, the wine was awesome. And it's such a cool dude. Like he gave us like a couple of free glasses and a bottle of wine too, man. Awesome.
Did you have a wine you preferred over most today? Did they have a certain one you liked a lot, or?
Oh man, the Marlot was really good. Like I like the reds. God, I can't think of the other one.
Moscato?
Like a Cabernet.
Cabernet was good.
Farm?
Cambridge.
A Cabernet Sauvignon.
Dude, all the red wines were really good. And I'm not doing it justice, dude. Like Blue Cork, man, such a good time. And they had a nice. Like Mediterranean plate, like hummus, roasted peppers, and baba ganoush. Guys,
baba ganoush.
Baba ganoush, man, so good.
That's like the eggplant hummus type kind of thing.
Yeah,
baba ganoush, baby. That was my oldest son's nickname for a long time. His little one, but it was Bubba Ganoush. So
he was so cool. He's like, "Hey," I told him about our podcast. He's like, "Let me know. I'll bring the wine and I'll jump on the show with you guys." I was like, "Oh man, good dude, man."
Shout out to Blue Cork, man.
Yeah, cool people. I've got Greg here. Greg says Blue Cork is 5 minutes away from me.
Nice.
You're a
Do you
lucky
go
guy,
there?
Greg.
Do you drink there, Greg? Do you have a certain wine you prefer there?
Let's see. It's just gonna take a while, bro. But I don't know if Greg's gonna get back to us on that one. But,
No, that's cool.
Yeah. So everybody's drinks, everybody's good. Oh, there it is. There it is.
Cheers, gentlemen.
No, I haven't been. Oh, Greg.
Okay.
You gotta go. You gotta go. It's so goddamn good.
Yeah, I mean, and if it's in 5 minutes of your house, to me, that's walking
Right.
distance. You go get shit faced, dude.
Yeah.
That's a must.
Dude, the wine was good, the food was good. The owner is awesome, man. And like I put up on Facebook, man, he had like barrels and barrels of wine, man.
Nice.
Cool place.
Was it crowded?
No.
Oh, okay.
Thursday lunchtime. Yeah. Nobody was there. I also went to what is it? Autumn Lake. Autumn Lake's like a couple minutes away from there. Autumn Lake was beautiful, man. Awesome scenery and also a great wine there too. Pretty cool.
Nice.
So what are we diving into? We're gonna dive into some Vikings. You want to talk some Vikings, Brett? Let's go.
That was quite a comeback win with the young Michigan product, JJ McCarthy, getting his nuts and fucking stepping up in the second half. That was impressive.
You know, I watched analysts and stuff, and they kind of talked about it, and they said like, he played like smacked ass for the first 3 quarters.
Yep.
But
yeah.
But then he found it when he needed to.
No, but I don't think it was like
this is your boy, because last year you were saying like this was the guy.
I love this kid. I do. I think he's going to be great, but I think the biggest problem that was kind of going on with that, or why they were looked so sluggish, because it just wasn't JJ McCarthy. Adam Thielen dropped the 3rd down catch. Justin Jefferson dropped the 3rd down catch. They started their first 6 drives for 3 and outs.
Mm-hmm.
Everything was a little sloppy and a little off. And I think it's just because O'Connell, I think there's 2 things with it. Number one, O'Connell doesn't play anybody in the preseason. So they got no reps.
Just going to say that.
They got 1 rep the first game, and that was it. So I think they were all just a little sluggish with that. But then 2, man, I don't like saying this, but I think this is all kind of part of it. I think Ben Johnson just flat out coached Kevin O'Connell to start the game.
Wow.
And then once the game of adjustments came, the experience that O'Connell has over Johnson started to shine through, and then they got everything going. Just my opinion.
I just want to piggyback too. I think you made a great point, Brett. Speaking of, I think anymore with the lack of starters playing in the preseason, it's almost like September for almost all teams has become the preseason. It really, I mean, there wasn't a lot of blowouts, or I mean, the Bills-Ravens game, yes, that was the anomaly. But there's a lot of 14-9 games, even the Eagles game, 24-20. It seems like a lot of teams are a little sluggish and slow getting off the blocks because it feels like this is the preseason now.
Yeah,
but it is, right? I mean, like you really don't want your players going into preseason getting hurt and then going into the season. Like you have to do it this way. I feel like this is the smart way about it. But
like
there are little
Ben Johnson, Ben Johnson, his starters in that 3rd preseason game, they got a quarter in. Like the Bears he was trying to get the kinks worked out, and the starters were playing a lot more, which is why they came out sharp. And Caleb Williams, I think he started the game like 10 for 10. And just those little things like that, like you could definitely tell the Bears were a little more polished to start the game. But, roster wise, eventually talent shows, and on paper, the Vikings can run with anybody in the league easily. They got a very talented roster this year.
Yeah, it's a great point. And I got to say something. One thing I noticed too, maybe you noticed it, maybe and listen, I watched every JJ McCarthy game at Michigan. I'll tell you, there was something I saw in him in that second half I had not ever seen in JJ McCarthy. The way he was fired up and in the guys' faces and fucking he almost looked like a different player. Like he seemed very reserved and quiet. That was a side of JJ McCarthy I never saw at Michigan. And if that's how he is, he's going to have a good career.
No, yeah. And that was kind of my, My favorite story from the game, though, is there's two parts that kind of go with this, but like my favorite part is he just threw a pick six. He told the offensive line, he's like, "Hey, I got you next play. I got you next one." As soon as they get back to huddle, the first thing he says to him is he kind of looks around and he's like, "All right, is there any place you guys would rather be right now? Like, isn't this awesome?" He just threw a pick six, and he calms the huddle down. Like, there's something about that characteristic that not a lot of guys have. Like Joe Montana was one that had it. And I immediately thought, as soon as I heard that story, I thought about that story where they were in the NFC Championship game where they catch to Clark, where he looks over.
I know we're talking about.
Shit, is that John Candy?
John Candy, yeah.
Like, who does that on the final drive of one of the biggest ones that started the 49ers dynasty?
I heard a great one about Brett Favre with something similar. He got in the huddle. It was a stressful play. I think a pick six aim, and he got in the huddle and he said to everybody, he's like, "You guys think God farts?" And it was like, it kind of loosened everybody up. And like, it was like, that's that kind of certain kind of leadership.
Yep. And you don't have it in very many players, especially in that position, especially when you're 22. This guy's been old enough to drink for a year.
Good point.
Now, there's been a lot of hype about Williams last year. Like, he was like supposedly this great quarterback, and he seemed like he started off good, but I felt like he kind of fell off at the end, right? I mean, like a lot of passes he was throwing overhead, like it wasn't connected,
I was thinking of stuff to run my mouth with for this show, and one of the things that I was watching in that first half, I was like, you mark my words, J.J. McCarthy and Caleb Williams are going to run the NFL in a few years. And then I watched him fall off. I was like, oh, that's a stupid thing to say. It made me look like an idiot.
But they hyped him up so much last year. You know what I mean? Like, they thought
he was the number one overall pick. That's why. You know what I mean? And listen, coming out of college, I mean, his senior year at USC was fucking amazing. I don't know. Brett, you made a good point. I don't know if this guy's the real deal or not. He hasn't shown me he is. I think he still has a lot to prove, but if he is going to do it, Ben Johnson's the guy. I think we're talking week one. I mean, I want to see how he looks in week 14. You know what I mean? Because I think Ben Johnson is an amazing offensive coach.
Well, look at how he started. Again, 10 for 10 to start against Brian Flores' defense. Again, to me, I thought everything was a little sluggish because they didn't have any reps in the preseason. But again, man, Caleb was prepared and he started off. They couldn't sack him. They couldn't touch him. And then it was almost like as soon as he started, it was almost like once he started ad-libbing and kind of trying to be more comfortable, that's when he went and regressed. When he wasn't like nailed down, like, here, we're going to run these plays and you should have them down pat. When the adjustments came, it was like the bad habits came out.
That's a good point.
So, how do you feel going on with the Vikings? You feel pretty confident with JJ?
I think there's going to be some growing pains. I think you're going to see a lot more of the pick sixes because it's his first year.
Okay.
But man, I'm excited for the future. It's been a long time since the Vikings have had a homegrown talent that started here and became a great quarterback. The last one was Dante Culpepper, and he was only here for like 5 years.
Yeah.
Like 6 years maybe it was, but it wasn't much. It's not like a 10-year, 20-year career. It was, and I hope, maybe this will be the first time we've had something like that in a while.
It was very cool, man, to have him like turn it around and turn it up, man. He definitely did a great job.
Yeah, I saw a whole side of him that I had never seen before. I was like, wow, who is this?
Yeah.
And I remember you saying last year, like, this is your boy and this is the guy you're putting all your chips in. And I was like, really? But yeah, man, he's a good player, man. So hopefully, good luck, man.
We'll see.
Yeah.
You don't mean that. We'll see. We'll see what happens next week. You'll learn more as the season goes on. You will. But
who you guys got this week?
Hotlanta.
Oh, okay.
And they're coming off of
watch Kirk Cousins sit on the bench.
Yeah, that's weird, right? Kirk Cousins is not even playing.
That is weird.
But
I think it's hilarious.
They're coming off of a loss from the Bucks, right? The Bucks beat them, so they're coming in hot, man. So you guys are gonna have a tough game, man. I think.
Again, it was like a preseason game. The little bit that I watched of it, like just boneheaded mistakes because they didn't get any reps.
Yeah, I agree, and I think a lot of the NFL you're seeing that is the lack of preseason play for starters is making for a very not mediocre, but not a high flying September. I think, and I think that's just how it's going to be from here on in.
Yeah.
So how do you guys feel about like not having your top players play in the preseason? Like,
I mean, I'm okay with it. I'm
okay with it.
I don't want to see Jalen Hurts take a knee injury in a meaningless preseason game. For not or take any starter.
I mean, it's not going to matter win or lose. You know what I mean? That game. I mean,
right. It's a meaningless. It truly is a meaningless game.
Yeah,
Brett,
I get it. I get it. And one of the things about being the Vikings fans is like the Vikings have never been like especially in my lifetime. I'm only 44, but in 44 years of being on this planet, they've never been the bottom of the league for more than a season. Like they got their shit back together fairly quickly and climbed back up the ladder. They got one of the best winning percentages. Yeah, they've got one of the best winning percentages of all time. They're like 6th or 7th all time.
It is a great
but they've never won anything. They've never won the big game. But they're always
But they've been close, right? Would they've been like 5 or 6 title games?
Eagles right with you. We got lucky the past couple of years, but I mean, it's
0 for 4 in the Super Bowl. 0 for 4 in the Super Bowl. Just in the last 27 years, they're 0-4 in the NFC Championship game. You got the miss in '98 with Gary Anderson.
Yeah, I remember that.
You got Brett Favre's 12-minute huddle pick after a freaking timeout. You've got the game against the Eagles where they started off 7-0 and then got crushed 39-10.
The Patrick Robinson interception game.
Yep, and then you've got the one that haunts me to this day was 41-0 against the New York Giants. Like I can rattle this off.
1-0. Holy shit!
I was 41-0.
41-0.
Wow.
NFC Championship game. They had Carter, Moss, Dante Culpepper. Like they had everything. 41 donut.
No way, dude. That's crazy.
Go look it up.
Shit.
Yeah, that was was that Randall Cunningham or that was after Randall?
That was Dante. It was
Dante. Randall. Okay.
So it went Randall Cunningham, then he lost his spot to Jeff George, then it was Dante Culpepper.
Okay, so Randall was the one with the Anderson miss, right?
Yep.
Okay. Well, while we're talking football, I just wanted to bring up, I know we talked the Eagles game last week because we did show on Friday. Like I thought it would, and thank God, Jalen Carter was not suspended, just fine. I didn't think he deserved to be suspended. The previous 4 times somebody spit on someone, there was no suspension, just fines. And getting thrown out before the opening snap is kind of like a suspension anyway. So
it was suspended.
Right. So I'm glad he's going to be back.
It was a suspended game.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah. So I'm glad he's back, and I think he's going to wreak havoc in this league on opposing offenses because I think he's going to use this as a springboard to really
get fined like $50,000.
It's just chump change. It's chump change.
Dude, that's a car. That's a fucking car,
dude. Yeah, but for him, and I got news. I got news for you. I got news for you. He ain't paying it. The Eagles behind are paying that fine. You think they're going to make their best defensive player? And you know what? What's he making per year? $17 million. I mean, and he's about to become the highest paid defensive player of all time when this year's over. I know 50,000 is a lot to us, but really to him, it is chump change.
That's a car, man. Spitting out a car right there.
I hear you.
That's crazy, dude.
I mean, throw me 50 grand. I'll take it.
Yeah. You can spit on me for 50 grand. I'll be all right. No problem.
I'm gonna punch somebody in their fucking throat. You spit on me. That's a guarantee. I'm knocking somebody the fuck out.
Yeah, you know what? You spit on me. Like, I might get my ass kicked the first go around, but I'm coming back for round 2.
Yeah, you're going to see the pit bull in that fight.
I am not going to get my ass kicked if you spit on me.
Yeah, never.
Yeah.
Did Dak Prescott spit on him?
He spit at him, and then he started laughing and pointing. Dak is evil. I can't stand that weasel, dude. And guess what? As Jalen Carter mark it down in his book, we'll see you again later this year, Dallas. Make a little mental note. Okay.
Yeah, I've been working a side job doing plumbing, and I've worked in some nasty stuff. Spit, all right, whatever, dude. It doesn't even matter. Like, God damn it, dude.
I'm gonna say this though, while we're still on football, before getting into this week's stuff, man, how amazing was that fucking Buffalo-Baltimore game?
Greg says, "Spit at me is a throat punch."
Automatic.
Yeah,
there's not even a question. I wouldn't even stop to be like, "Did you spit on me?" It's all you're getting a fist at a fucking neck.
Yeah.
Quick.
Yeah. The Buffalo game was awesome, man.
Oh
the
my gosh, dude, that was amazing.
So damn good. Yeah.
That was nice.
It was incredible. The Monday night game was decent, like the comeback and everything. But man, Sunday night was awesome, man.
Yeah. I stayed up for that. I'm like, I'm sitting on my couch. I'm starting to doze off. I'm like, I gotta watch this. And then when they had the failed 2-point conversion and tied, I'm thinking in my head, okay, this is over. And then they stopped Baltimore 3 and out. And I'm like, I can't believe they're getting the fucking ball back. Like, what?
Now, of all these teams, like, who do you think is like the biggest threat out of the NFL after this week 1?
Week 1, that's hard to say. I mean, talk to me in week 14 because so much will change from now till then.
Buffalo, man, they came around, dude. I was like, wow.
Well, but that's Buffalo's been that good for the last 4 years.
Yeah. And Baltimore.
Same with Baltimore.
Right. With Henry, man, dude, I couldn't believe that punch in the ball. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That fumble changed everything.
That changed everything, man.
Everything.
It was so crazy, man.
Yup.
He was running all over him, but bam, right there, man. And then that's like, wow. You can't hold on to the ball, man. That's pretty crazy. So there's a lot of good teams out there, man. It's going to be a good season.
Well, so I think it's only going to get more competitive too. Like there's so many young, great players from top to bottom. There's, you talk about the quarterbacks and stuff. There's a ton of potential Hall of Fame quarterbacks that are the number 1 quarterbacks right now that could just develop into something spectacular, top to bottom. Seriously, it could be a crazy league for quite a few years. Like, so one person gets hurt, and all of a sudden you're a 8-win team and miss the playoffs.
Yeah, and there's so much parity in this league. I mean, there is so much parity. I mean, there any given Sunday, you know what I mean? Anybody's. It's going to be a fun year. It's going to be a fist fight.
Jeff. I have risen from my slumber. Get to Blue Cork and go Phillies.
Yeah. Oh, did Jeff go with you?
Yeah. We hit a lot of wineries today.
Nice.
He's a good guy. Yeah. He's a trooper. He's a trooper, that Jeff.
Shout out to Jeff.
Oh God. All right. So your baseball team, Twins. Right.
Thank you very much for Harrison Bader and Johan Duran. They are going to be the reason we win the World Series this year. They were the missing links.
Awesome, man.
And so is Bader.
Tonight, man.
And so is Bader. I mean,
Bader,
they're both from Minnesota. I mean, they're going to be the reason to put us over the hump to win the championship this year.
I
mean, think about it. Harrison Bader. Harrison Bader's batting .364 over his past 30 games, right? On top of that, against the stinking fucking Mets, who I can't stand, he's batting .600 against the Mets. Another one of his former teams. Listen, he was the piece, and him and Duran. And Duran's what, 7 for 8 on saves? I mean, I think I got to give kudos to Dombrowski for making those moves.
Dude, throwing 102, man. 102.
Yeah, 103
like
tonight.
Nothing. No shit.
He's throwing smoke.
God damn.
Yeah, when they offloaded everybody, that's when they're like, hey, we're selling the franchise. We're going to get some people in here. And then after they got rid of everybody, like, yeah, no, we're going to stick around a little bit. The team's no longer for sale. We're going to keep them. Like, shit. So,
Oh, shit.
I'll say this, since that trade deadline, since we got Bader and Duran, I mean, the Phillies are what? 22-12, 23-12. Just swept the stinking fucking Mutts. By the way, I remember a few weeks ago the Mets swept us only in a 3-game series. We swept them in a 4-game series.
Funny there, man.
What did I say on the show? They're cheating up there in New York.
There's no way that they're getting this many wins at their home and not away, dude. There's something weird, man.
Yeah, I said it back then. I said something's rotten in Denmark, man. Something stinks to the high heavens up there in New York, as it always does at that fucking dump. And listen, the Phillies are 11-3. Phillies are 11-3 since being swept by the stinking fucking Mutts. So, and we just swept their ass in 4. So, fuck you, New York and the Mets. I mean it.
Awesome.
Don't forget it when I said it.
But yeah, man, I'm like a little bit new blood in the team, man. I'm excited, dude. The Phillies are fucking pretty nice, man. I'm excited for this team, man.
I've been saying this and not, toot my own horn, but anybody's been watching the show all year. I've been saying it all year. Haven't swayed. Philly's going to be World Series champions 2025. You're going to see 2 parades in Phillies this year. This team is running on parallel lines with the Eagles. Look at it. 2022, Eagles in the Super Bowl, lose a heartbreaker. Phillies in the World Series 2022, lose a heartbreaker. Each the next 2 years, each take a step back in the playoffs, lose heartbreak. The year 4, Eagles finally get over the hump, win the Super Bowl. You're about to see the same thing with the Phillies. It's weird. I've never seen anything like it in sports. They are running on parallel lines. You're going to see 2 parades in Philly this year, so bank it.
Oh man, I hope you're right. Let's say
they do one for New Year's too, or what?
What is it?
We're going on a We're going on a We're going on a
I drank a lot of wine.
It's all right. Hey,
We're going on a
and real quick, I'm going to say, even going back to the start of last year, the Phillies are combined 26-17 against the 5 other teams that are the division leaders in all of baseball. That's the best winning percentage against division leaders. So anybody says, oh, they ain't they're doing exactly what they have to do. Beating the good teams, beating the bad teams, beating who they should. They're 29-14-2 in series. They show the best series record in baseball.
Man, I hope you're right. I would love to see multiple parades in Philadelphia. That'd be beautiful.
It's going to happen.
It'd be beautiful. Yep.
And you see, we're shifting to a 6-man rotation for the rest of the year after acquiring Walker Buehler from the Red Sox, who, by the way, was the game winning pitcher for the 2021 World Championship team. So this guy's got playoff experience. It was a great addition. I still can't believe they got him. And it'll give every other guy another extra day rest. So I love that move.
Oh, yeah. All right. That sounds good.
Okay, I got a question about that, going to a 6-man rotation. Is that something you're going to keep in the playoffs?
I doubt it.
Okay.
I think you're going to, when playoffs get here, it's probably going to be a 3-man rotation with the 3 lefties, with Luzardo, Suarez, and Sanchez, because they're all pitching great level baseball. It's rare to see 3 straight lefties. Now you might see Nola if it's a 7-game series, maybe, but probably more likely out of the bullpen.
Now we have Alvarado back, but I think like in the playoffs, we don't.
He can't play in the playoffs this year.
So you have to adapt to that aspect too, right?
Yeah, which is why I love they added the lefty reliever from the Pirates. Was it Maisie, who pitched really well the other night? Is probably going to be the guy that takes Alvarado's role.
Did you see the Nola interview where he farted?
Where he farted? Yeah, that's so great. That wasn't him though. He started laughing. Oh, that was good. Dude,
It's
farts
like,
are funny forever. It's timeless.
Yeah, it's always funny. Yeah, I mean, like I thought it was him. Like, but you don't think it was him?
I don't know. Maybe it was.
Damn it, dude. He was like sitting there and he's all of a sudden it just got real quiet, dude. I was like, oh shit.
Even the reporters started laughing. I was like, dude. And by the way, did you watch tonight's game?
Yeah.
All right. So first inning, Luzardo is getting hit around. We go down 4-0. It's funny. I said to my boys, we're sitting there, I said, you're gonna need more than 4 runs to beat this Phillies team. Flash forward. Luzardo goes on to retire 22 straight batters, and we come back and win 64. That's character, dude. That's what championship level teams do.
Dude, it was an awesome game, man.
That was so amazing.
Happy. What do we get? 4 games out of the Mets, right?
4-game sweep and vintage Nola in this series. A 1-0 shutout the other night. And he's been having a rough go this year, but he looked like vintage Nola the other night.
Badass, man. That was
so cool.
Man. On to the second beer, people.
Yeah, I think I'm going to do the same.
If you're new to the show, we talk about sports, and then we talk about craft beer, dive into some sports, and more craft beer. So we're on our second beer of the night.
Beers.
I am so lucky that my buddy Scott sent me out some Minnesota beers. And, dude, Black Stack, if you're in that area, god damn it, dude. Black Stack is one of the best breweries. Phenomenal. So, let's see what we got here. I had a good day yesterday. Was at Frankfurt Hall. If you guys are in the Philadelphia area and you like a German beer, check out Frankfurt Hall. Like it was a currywurst sausage, and then they also do like a sausage cheesesteak where they cut up the sausage and make a cheesesteak out of it. It was phenomenal. But this is a Black Stack beer. Beautiful coloring. Let's see. 7 something. I can't. Let's see. What is this? What the hell? 7 C's. 7 C's. 7th anniversary by Black Stack. This is a 10%, 10.7%.
10.7. This kid ain't fucking around.
Yeah, it's a beautiful can too. Look at that. Look at that. So beautiful. A nice little story. And I will say, Minnesota Black Stack, one of my favorite beers. And I'm lucky to have friends like Brett and Scott in that area. Yeah, that I could get beers like Black Stack. So
you can even get Busch Light on tap in most bars up here too. So you
nice.
Keep that in mind.
Nice.
No. Stop it. You stop it. You bastard. Look at this beer. This beer is amazing, dude. It is. Oh, shit. I mean, like the blue cork sign. Oh, damn it. Look at that. That's beautiful beer. Oh, nice glass there, Brett. Oh, yeah, there you go. You're a fancy guy, too. Hey, cheers.
I have classic Leinenkugel's Summer Shandy that I'm trying to get rid of.
Leinenkugel's, nice.
And then a delicious JP Weisers.
18 years old. Look at you, man. Damn.
This is why my wife looks at me and goes, "Damn, babe, I want you." And I'm like, "Yeah, I get it."
I know you're a pretty busy guy, dude. I know you said like, "Hey, man, I got this opportunity to come on the show this night," and I'm so happy that you're on, buddy.
Me too, dude.
Okay.
Cheers.
I not to segue and take away from Ricky's beer, but I mean, if he wants to throw his beer in and tell us what we're drinking real quick. But
no, because I gotta.
I got some serious questions about Philadelphia and stuff like that. So this last year, I've been in 2 big cities. Okay. Now keep in mind, like I'm from a town of 600, so I live in a town of 600. There's no stoplights in the entire county that I live in. I got to drive 40 miles to get one. So I'm putting this in kind of perspective. I was in Jacksonville, Florida for a buddy of mine that I was in the military with. He retired, 24 years. Good. All right.
Thank you for your service.
Yep. Good dude. And so I was down there and we went out to a bar and I couldn't find shit that I wanted to drink.
Florida?
In Florida.
Florida's got some pretty good beer. All right. Okay.
Right. But again, keep in mind, Busch Light is on tap everywhere here.
All right.
So we go down there and I'm like, all right, I was like, you know what? I want some whiskey. Do you have, and I named off probably 15 different whiskeys. I was like, do you have Pendleton? No. Do you have Windsor? No. Do you have Black Velvet? No. Do you have VO? No. Do you have Canadian Club? No. Do you have, and finally I'm just kind of like frustrated. And I'm like, do you guys at least have Crown? And they're like, we might have a little bit.
Really? Wow.
Wow.
Okay, so fast forward to middle of August. I'm down in Austin, Texas.
Okay.
And it's just as bad, except worse. They didn't even have Crown. They didn't even have Crown. I could not find a Canadian blended whiskey for the life of me. They either had shit or crap. And so I just didn't drink it. And then when we went like they had a lot of bourbons and stuff, and DeeTer, I wasn't much of a Scotch guy and I still don't like Scotch. But I drink the simple beers, the Midwest nowhere cheap ass beers and stuff. But they don't go very far.
Yeah.
Like, so if I came to Philadelphia, would you have Canadian blended whiskey? And
fuck no. No. That shit's nowhere to be found here,
at my bar, the Canadian whiskey, the extent of it is VO. I got Crown Vanilla, Crown Peach, Crown Apple.
Yeah.
And I think that's it for
Canadian. Crown. Yeah, I know. I have plenty of Crown Apple shots at his place. Yeah, but it's a strange. I don't know how to put it, man. It's just not popular these days. It's like the old cheap Canadian whiskey or.
Well, I think we used to see the popular Canadian whiskey.
Years old, bitch.
I think it kind of has shifted to bourbon. There's such a bourbon demand everywhere we go around here.
Yeah,
and it's like that. It was like that down in the South. They're like, and I'm like,
but if you like that type of whiskey, I would say Four Roses. Four Roses.
That's gross. Four Roses sucks.
Oh, you get out of here, man! You're talking smack right now. Four Roses is so damn good.
I'm being straight with you.
Oh, it's different. You know what I mean? I understand what you're saying from that blend of whiskey to barrel age whiskey. It's different.
Well, but
can I say that? Is that right?
But I was talking about Black Velvet. I was like, do you have Black Velvet? Black Velvet's probably the most popular cheap whiskey up here. And those idiots in Texas, they were like, what the hell's Black Velvet? I was like, there's a fucking song about Black Velvet by Alana Myers about Elvis Presley, and you don't know what Black Velvet is? Fuck off. It's a great tune.
Dude, bourbon's so popular right now. You know what I mean?
It is right now, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's God, I don't know how to put it, man. What's the one from John Wick? The Bell, the one
Belvini? No. You're talking about Blanton's.
Blanton's. Yeah. That jumped up twice the price, man.
And everybody collects the tops too. All the tops are numbered, so people buy them.
cheap shit, man. It used to be like $50, $60. Now it's like $120 or even more for a fucking bottle. And there's no different in the proof. It's just popular. That's it, man. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, good point. That's a really good point. I think it goes to show you too what a unselective advertising. I don't know if they were signing a deal with them to advertise it, but it goes to show you when you see something like that in a movie, or even now influencers, when they do something, it can take a product and leap products, just whether they're that much better or not.
Like Pabst Blue Ribbon got popular with the college kids.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's not very good.
Look at, I just read a thing earlier yesterday about garage beer. I believe it started off a campus in like Kentucky, but then you went and got the Kelsey's, the most popular figures in the world, and now you won't. The article I've read, you won't even believe what the profits on garage beer right now. I mean, you're talking about astronomical numbers because of the Kelsey's joint. I mean, and you're probably talking close to billions. I mean, it's so, and that goes to show you how much an influencer can do for a product, especially in this day and age where everything's high tech.
Yeah, everything's media, man.
When DeeTer and I, when we were going in Chicago and we were just outside of boot camp, can I show you my impression of him drinking scotch? All right, here we go. Really good.
Oh shit.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't know better. You know what I mean? Like, dude, shit, man. Me and Treywick was drinking Steel Reserve and fucking what the hell is that oh god, Jack Owens brandy or whatever.
Blackberry brandy?
Blackberry brandy.
Oh,
dude,
that's some Paulie from Rocky shit.
Right, man. Like, it was, whatever, man. But,
Is brandy popular out there?
No, not at all. Not at all. Actually, I had somebody order the other day for the first time. You're talking 20 years I'm in this fucking gig. And shout out to Lori. She's the one that ordered it. A Brandy Alexander. I was like, I've been doing this 20 years. I've never made a Brandy Alexander. I don't know if I would know how. I'd have to look it up on my phone.
Huh.
So what's gotten really popular around here is brandy old fashions.
Okay.
I think brandy tastes like smacked ass, but
I haven't had. Oh Christ, I haven't had brandy. And is brandy along the lines of like I know they're different liquors, but I don't drink either. But like a like a Cavassier or like a Hennessy. Is it along those lines?
Yeah, yep, it is, but it's it's considerably cheaper.
Oh, is okay.
Mostly comes in plastic bottles.
Oof! Ouch.
So
we moved on to my second beer. So all right.
Yeah, we're at the 45-minute mark. Let's do some promos. How about that?
Okay.
Let's see what we got here. We have Dubby energy drink. If you're working out or playing games on the computer, good energy drink, all organic, won't give you the jitters. Hit that QR code, promo code, big game. There we go. Here we go. Puff, sip, chat. If you like cigars, you want to have a monthly cigar delivered to your house, hit that QR code right there. Promo code big game. Very right good cigars. There we are.
The best. I also want to shout out to not just good people, but great food. Louis G's, probably the best cheesesteak you'll find in New Jersey, and that's saying something. And Schwartz and Associates, you got a small business, best accounting firm you'll ever get. Trust me when I tell you. And last but not least, Tremonti, like you're talking wineries earlier, in Columbus, New Jersey. I mean, if you look at the expansion going on right now, get in now. because this place is going to be real fucking popular real soon.
Wineries are popular,
and their wine's amazing.
Was it Autumn Lake today? Amazing. And cheesesteaks. Cheesesteaks are so popular. Look at Irish Town Steaks, man. My buddy opened up a spot in Gloucester. My buddy Dave came on the show last week. I wish him well. You know what I mean? I hope good time, I guess, or I don't know. Like he's got a lot of good ideas. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
wish him well. Yep.
Dude's going to do well.
Yep.
Getting back to cheesesteaks. Got a couple questions about it. You guys are experts.
Yep.
Do you like the Philly meat shredded or thinly shaved ribeye?
I'm a shredded guy. But with that being said, I don't discriminate. Cheesesteaks for me are one of the best foods to ever hit the planet. It's almost like I would say with pizza a lot of times. Cheesesteaks are like sex. When it's good, it's really good. And when it's bad, it's still pretty good. You know what I mean? So that's how I am with cheesesteaks.
Poet.
I love all cheesesteaks, but I do prefer like it kind of chopped, not like minced to hell. You know what I mean? I want to like taste like some of the steak a little bit. You know what I mean?
Let me ask you, what's your favorite cheesesteak spot?
Me?
Yeah. I like where this is going.
I like Del Rossi's or Angelo's. And what they do is they take the ribeye and they shred it. They don't really go too crazy with the chopping.
I like the shred.
Yeah, it tastes like you're biting into a steak. So when you bite in it, you get a little pullback. It's not like minced to crap. You know what I mean? Like some places, it's okay, but I like a sliced ribeye. That's
cheese. Then what about cheese of choice? What's your cheese?
Cheese, Sharp, Provolone, Cooper Sharp.
Is it Cooper Sharp or Sharp Provolone? Because I'm going to ask you too. All right, Sharp. And it's funny you say that. I didn't get on that bandwagon early, but I noticed how popular it was. Right, and I started getting it lately, and it's really because I'm a Sharp Provolone guy. I'm a Sharp Provolone guy. I always was.
Provolone's
but I'll
good,
be honest
man,
with you.
I
think I'm a Cooper Sharp guy now. I think the last 6 months has swayed me. It's really fucking. It's almost like
Provolone's good, man, but Cooper Sharp's just got that little taste, man.
And it's so rich and it's creamy. It's a fantastic fucking cheese on.
You gotta do the fried onions
always.
Here's the thing that people don't understand: a Philly cheesesteak does not have green peppers.
Thank you. Thank you.
Green peppers. It's
who's around the fucking country? I'm watching these cooking shows. They're like, I'm making a Philly cheesesteak with
green
chopped
peppers.
up bell peppers. I'm like, what the fuck Philly cheesesteak you eating?
It never happens.
I've never gotten a Philly cheesesteak with green. Listen, I like green bell peppers. I'm not anti. I'm a peppers guy, but it's not a thing. It's not a regular thing.
It's not a Philly cheesesteak, dude.
What's the big tourist one?
They're the worst cheesesteaks you'll ever get. That's a tourist trap. Pat's and Geno's are garbage.
It's not bad.
I'd rather make one at home.
Like they have like where they put Cheese Whiz on it and shit like that. Like I just
garbage.
Like I'm going. Okay, God, I love you, Ricky. You the man.
It is. It's they're garbage. They are. I'd sooner go hungry than nope.
Cheese Whiz is fucking gross, man. And I got Philly friends that like the Cheese Whiz. But it's not it, man.
It's gross, man. Teach their own. I don't mean to judge. I'm just saying it's not for me.
Yeah, Cooper Sharp, fried onions.
Yeah. On a seeded roll. The bread is so important. The bread is as important as the meat and the cheese. There's 3 components that are the 3 most important things in a cheesesteaks. And those 3 are the bread, the cheese, the meat, the quality. No, listen, I love fried onions. Not everybody does. So I'm not going to put them in there. But those 3 things are the 3 most important things in any cheesesteak.
Yeah, I can't wait for Buddy to open up his place, dude.
I know. I actually want to go there and do a review.
Yeah, dude, his shit looks fucking awesome, dude. It's gonna be good.
Well, didn't he have like the cheesesteak cones, which is a great idea, novel idea. If you're on the go, you know what I mean? You want to eat quick, you want to sit down and eat a cheesesteak, just tear this fucking thing up while you're driving.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Pretty cool.
Real quick, I went on my second beer. I just want to throw in a quick 2 seconds. Jasper with Nelson from Fidens. If anybody doesn't know, if
Jasper's awesome, man.
And if you're in the Hayes game, Fidens is one of the single best breweries in the world in the Hayes game. They're up there with Treehouse on the same par, as good if not better, some would say. And this beer does not disappoint. It is fucking phenomenal. It's a 9.5.
7 C's. I don't know if I put it up there earlier.
Nice. And then you say it's a 10.5%er?
Yeah, 10.7.
You're a savage, dude. You are savage.
Thank you, Scotty.
Respect, kid. Respect.
Yep. Scott's a boy. He's a good guy.
I've had some of that Black Stack that you've gotten, and they're good beers, man. And they make big Black beers Stack on the regular.
Yeah. Yep. The owner whose name was Scott passed away. His kids took it over. Yep. But it's nice that the kids are taking it over. Like, dude, awesome. 10.7? Like, Jesus Christ, that's a fucking woolly beer, man. So
6.
God bless you, kids. God bless you, kids. Keep up the good work because their Tippas and the Quippas, man, like the 10% and the 12% IPAs, Black Stack is the best out of them. Black Stack is a great brewery.
Shout out to Black Stack. Cheers to them and their family.
Yep.
Real quick, I know we were talking a little bit of football and a little Eagles. A quick move that they made quietly the other day that actually is kind of a really big fucking move. They traded a 5th and a 6th, 7th rounder next year's draft for Tank Bigsby, who, by the way, led that team in rushing last year with almost 800 yards and 7 TDs and an average almost 33 yards a kickoff return. This is quietly a how we move. This is how we play in chess while everybody else is playing checkers. Listen, think about it. Since the beginning of last year, the Eagles have the most rushing attempts and rushing TDs and rushing yards in football. What they're saying is our personality, our identity is we are a run-heavy team that's going to run the ball down your throat and play good defense. And you just went and got Tank Bigsby, and on top of it, he's still young. His cap number is $1.7 million. You still have one under contract this year and next year. He's only 23. That was a great under-the-radar move by Howie. A reason why we're going to win back-to-back Super Bowls this year. On top of the Za'Darius trade signing last week, Za'Darius Smith, 64 or 69 career sacks, 24 in the last 3 years. These are the little moves that tighten the nuts and the bolts and shit and keep the machine running. This is
now Hurts had more rushing yards than Barkley last game, right?
I don't know. Barkley had 64, and what did Hurts have? Maybe he did. But that's the thing, DeeTer. I don't know if any of that. I think each game is unto itself. You do whatever you have to do to win that game. AJ Brown got 1 target and 1 reception last week. I'll bet you dollars to donuts he has 10 catches, 147 yards, and 2 TDs in this game coming up.
Oh, yeah,
it's just what you have to do to win each game. Some games Hurts has to run. Some games Saquon has to run. Some days Devontae Smith has to take over. Some games AJ. Some games Dallas Goedert. They're a team. They put the egos aside and win as a team.
Yeah, I mean
that's why we're Super Bowl champions.
I'm gonna contradict you a little bit. Like you were talking about Za'Darius Smith. Like that guy might be a good move under the radar, but that dude will fuck up a locker room.
Really? Is he like that? I don't know a lot about him. Is he like that?
No, he was on the Vikings for a year.
Oh, I hope not.
And he wound up on the Browns. Like
last year, right?
You're such a good dude that you went to the Browns.
No. I mean,
one player I do like for
maybe Vikings, you're right. I don't know.
Jet. I thought like he had a pretty good game. He was able to adapt, and he did good. Was it Jet right? For the Vikings, your receiver,
Justin
the
Jefferson.
dude has the fucking chains. All
the Vikings. Justin
Yeah,
Jefferson.
Jefferson,
Like the best receiver, the best receiver in the NFL. You can't remember his name.
Right.
How much
DeeTer
you been drinking, dude?
the jet.
Talk to
DeeTer
me.
said the jet.
Well, that's what his name. It's like Jefferson Jet, right? It's
I'm
like
playing.
JJ Jet. Right?
Is it? I never heard him called the jet, but now he is.
Okay, whatever,
On this
man. I
show,
thought he had
on this show, he's the jet.
My bad. I
He's
don't know,
Benny
man.
the Jet
But
Franklin.
I don't really watch
Anybody
other
with the
teams,
Sandlot,
but I
shout
feel
out.
like he adapted and like he
Best
did
receiver in
pretty
football.
Thank
Right.
you, Ricky. But hold on. Let's hear DeeTer's response to this.
No,
The best receiver
I'm
in
done.
football. Like I
felt like he adapted pretty good in the end of the game. Like I'm just trying to bring you into the conversation, dude. You know what I mean?
I know.
Like,
I'm just having fun with you, D. Yeah. Listen.
Son of a bitches. This is what I deal with. This is what I fucking deal with. Yeah, producing this show. Goddamn you, son of a bitches. God damn it.
Real quick, I do want to send a shout out to actually really good news and some bad news. What do you want first? The good news or the bad news?
Bad. Let's end on a high note.
It looks like Dallas Goedert probably isn't going to play this weekend. He missed practice again today with a sprained knee. I love you, Goddard, but dude, you can't, dude. You miss every year. So that's the bad news. The good news is Landon Dickerson is back practicing at full the last 2 days in practice. If anybody saw, he had to leave the game last week. He's the best, or one of the top 2 best left guards in football. He practiced full this week. He looks like he's good to go. That's huge, especially for our run game. You know, Saquon only had, what we talk about, 65 yards last week. With Dickerson in lineup all day, don't be shocked. Saquon runs for $125.
Well, we're at that hour mark, and maybe we should take some picks right now.
Picks, and then let me know when you want me to do the fun facts, because it's now
let's do
by
the fun
demand.
fact. We're doing the fun facts.
The
first.
fun
Hold
facts.
on. Yeah, wait a minute. Wow, damn it! Let me get this fun facts.
Aren't you going to talk about WWF wrestling or something?
Yeah, weren't you on TV recently or something? DeeTer, for AEW, weren't you on TV?
Yeah, it was awesome. It was awesome, but you guys don't watch that stuff.
Well,
dude.
no,
I
but
had
you
a
got to throw it
blast.
out there, man. Put it out there.
Dude, it was the best. We had a fucking blast. I was actually on
You
TV.
look like it. In the good.
Yeah.
That's what I said. You were on TV.
Yeah, it was
throw that
awesome,
out there.
man. Dude, you walked in, like, I don't know, you guys know what ECW is?
Oh,
ECW
of course.
is like East Coast.
That was the
wrestling.
in the alley
It was a
fist fight
hardcore-
with barbed wire on your fist.
Yeah. There was like banners of
Yeah,
like
man.
EC
It was the best, dude.
It was crazy. And like AEW took that
Mid-90s,
stadium
baby.
over for like a couple of weeks. And we went to a show last night, and it was one of maybe like 8 shows or whatever. But it was awesome, man. Like
Nice.
you couldn't even fucking move. We were packed in like sardines. And
What building was it?
The 2300 building.
Okay.
But it used to be the old ECW wrestling building.
Well, shout out to DeeTer for being on TV. You know, showed me today, Pittsburgh Bill. By the way, shout out, you had to put his dog down there. Love you, kid.
Oh man.
But he came in and showed me. He's like, "Yo, DeeTer was on TV, dude." I was like, "Get the fuck out of here!" I was like, "Nice." Yeah, he showed me the pictures. I'm like, "That's awesome, dude."
And I went to the other half in Philadelphia. That was a good time.
Great
and,
fucking spot.
Frankfurt Hall, great German beer place. So all day was just a great day.
That's beautiful, man.
Yeah, it was
awesome.
a good time. Yeah.
Well, while we're talking wrestling too, I forgot to do it in shout outs. A quick 30-second promo. Dog, DAWG, Dangerous Adrenaline Wrestling Gladiators. Great lower level professional wrestling. Bring the whole family. Go by yourself. Go on a date. It's always fun. It's always a great time, man. And trust me, I have a blast every time I go. So, Dog, check them out. DAWG. So yeah, so shout out to you, DeeTer.
Right.
I'm glad you got to get on TV. Pittsburgh Bill, shout out to them.
I'm glad I got to go to the other half in Philadelphia. I wasn't like too.
What was your favorite beer at other half?
Well, I got a Space Diamonds.
Nice.
So yeah,
nice. A Galaxy Hop fucking double IPA. That's a great beer.
Here's the thing about me, man. Like I've been to other half in New York many a times.
I was with you.
Right. So you're telling me, oh, you got to go to Philadelphia other half. Well, I've checked most of these beers. I've been, you know what I mean? Yeah, it's a great spot. It's great beer. But I've been to the one in New York when they started up, dude. Like,
DeeTer, here's the one thing I'll say about me and you, though. And no disrespect to anybody else, not trying to be snobbish. Yeah. Man, me and you have been to the mountaintop and back again. Man. And I'm not saying that bragging, but we've drank the best beers in the world regularly. So, yeah, it's going to be hard for anything to live up to.
It's not going to live up to the hype, dude. You know what I mean?
You know, we're the Ric Flairs and Hulk Hogan's of IPAs, dude.
It was cool, dude, but
that's why I spelled my name RIC.
The wrestling event was awesome, though, man. Dude, nice. We had a fucking blast. It was cool shit.
That's beautiful, kid.
All right. So, pick threes?
Fun facts or pick threes?
Fun facts. Let's do the fun facts.
All right. So, real quick, it's quick, 30-second stupid thing we like to do. We were just talking about football. Jalen Hurts, we just beat the Chiefs in the Super Bowl. It was the second time Hurts faced Mahomes in the Super Bowl. And you ask, how many times, Rick, has that happened in history where two quarterbacks have faced each other more than once in a Super Bowl? Well, I'm glad you asked, DeeTer. It has happened 3 other times.
No shit.
Tom Brady had faced Eli Manning twice in a Super Bowl. Right. Troy Aikman faced Jim Kelly twice in a Super Bowl. And Terry Bradshaw faced Roger Staubach twice in a Super Bowl. Wow. So that is a fun fact. So Jalen Hurts faced Pat Mahomes twice. So it's only happened 4 times, and Hurts and Mahomes are part of it.
There are some big names you put out.
Yeah,
there too,
I mean, you're talking about that. That's probably 8 Hall of Famers when all's said and done.
Oh, yeah.
Second fun fact. These are, I only have 3 nice quick ones. Sorry, in honor of Kyle Schwarber, only 34 players in Major League Baseball history have hit 50 or more home runs in a season. 34. I mean, when you talk about the number of players ever, millions, that's a big number. And he's only the second Philly to ever do it. So there's a fun fact. He's one of 34 and only the second Philly to ever do it. The only other Philly to do it was Ryan Howard, where he hit 58 home runs, which is the Phillies' all-time single-season record. So
very cool. Very
fun
cool.
fact. And last but not least, I don't know if anybody's into numerology or if it means anything or not. Maybe it does, maybe it doesn't, but it's a fun fact. I noticed it. I saw a fun stat the other night. Tuesday night, watching the Phillies beat up on the fucking Mets again, which is a beautiful thing. It was Tuesday, which was 9-9. It was September 9th. But the funny part is the Phillies scored 9 runs. And that put them up 9-game lead in the division and made their magic number to clinch a playoff spot.
I heard this earlier today, dude.
Ranger Suarez, a starting pitcher for that game, threw 99 pitches, and Otto Kemp hit a home run that night. And what is his birthday? 9/9/99. So listen, 369, it's the answer to the universe, and 9's one of them. That's if you're in numerology, bang, that was a crazy number.
Amazing.
Fun fact.
Fun facts.
Fun facts. Ricky's fun facts.
Go Birds.
Ricky's fun facts.
2 birds.
Yeah, I get a better song. This song's not that good.
Yeah, we'll work on it.
Yeah, we'll work on it. But also, the fun facts is a good segment. I like. I agree.
I think it was a good addition. Real quick too, not even a fun fact, but just a weird. I love numbers and stats. The last two times the Eagles have played the Chiefs, we've beat them, and Patrick Mahomes has only lost 3 times in a row ever to another starting quarterback. That was to Joe Burrow. He's now lost 2 in a row to Jalen Hurts. He's going, and then so if Jalen, when Eagles and Jalen win on Sunday, it'll be only second ever. And the Chiefs under Mahomes have never started 0-2, and they're about to on Sunday.
Yeah,
because I think the Eagles are going to go. I think the Eagles are going to punch their lights out again. I know a lot of people are worried, but I think the Eagles. I think they punch their fucking lights out. I do. I do.
I'm not really that overconfident.
That's fine. That's that. You be you, I'll be me. But
Christ,
I
man.
think the Eagles punch their fucking lights out.
Kick their ass.
I do, and I think it's the end. I think it's the Scott Stevens hitting Eric Lindros. I think it's almost a symbolistic way to the end of that reign, because I do believe the Chargers dethrone the Chiefs this year in the AFC West. That Chargers team is real. Jim Harbaugh wins everywhere he goes. And Justin Herbert, I know a lot of people love to hate him. That kid's the real deal. That Chargers team's going to be dangerous. Eagles, Chargers, Super Bowl 60 this year in February. I called it here.
Nicely done, Ricky. Beautiful.
Just talk shit because I drink beer. Make it on a T-shirt or a bumper sticker.
All right. So we got to pick our threes.
I'm ready. You go. Guest goes first.
You want me to go first?
Yes, sir.
Oh, all right. Well, then in that case, I'm taking the Cowboys over the Giants. Like,
wow. No, I'm not saying wow because like a big, but only because, and I always forget you're Vikings, not Eagles fans. I'm like, somebody picked the Cowboys around here.
Yeah, but it's over the Giants. Like you should.
I know. Well, I actually I'm one of the rare few. I dislike the Giants worse than the Cowboys.
I'll be honest. When the Eagles, not the Eagles, but when the Eagles. When the Eagles were playing last week, who were they playing last week? Who'd they beat?
The Cow Turds.
Okay. Somebody asked me like, who am I picking in that game, and I was like, I hope they both lose.
Happens.
The Giants were the team that beat the Vikings 41-0. I will root for them to lose every time.
I love it. Every time the Giants and Cowboys play, I'm like, can they both lose?
Yeah. All right, so I'm going to take the Cowboys over the Giants.
Okay.
I'm going to take Rams over Titans.
Rams.
That's a good pick.
And I mean, Bills over Jets. You can get down there and go Bengals over Jaguars or whatever. But this is an easy week, I think. I think you can find 4 or 5.
Very solid. Very solid.
Brett, I wanted to ask you real quick too, Brett. I wanted to ask you just because I'm wondering before I do my picks. As a Vikings fan, because we were just talking about how much we dislike Dallas, and some of us dislike the Giants more. But as a who do you hate the most in your division, and by level? Like who's your Dallas? Who's your Giants that you despise?
Oh, it's Green Bay.
Oh, so they're your Cowboys?
It's not even close.
And then who would be second? Detroit or Chicago?
Probably the New York Giants for me.
Oh, well, okay.
I mean, if you look
division wise, what about division wise though?
Division wise, I don't know. It's a toss up. Like Detroit and Chicago have been bad a lot.
Except for last year. Detroit just was about to go to the Super Bowl.
But I still look at them like they're that dipshit kid brother. Like I don't fucking care about them. They're still the Detroit Lions. Like they're gonna piss it away. Just wait. Like,
well,
did you see how good what the hell, Jared Goff? Did you see how good Jared Goff looked last week? He looked like
his ass kicked.
Yeah, his ass kicked.
He did. He got his ass kicked.
Yeah, his ass kicked.
They're still the Lions.
Yeah, good point. All right, I was just wondering. I didn't know if there was hatred around the league like we do with Dallas. So I guess with Green Bay is you guys.
Here's a question for you, Ricky. Who is your teams that you hate the most?
And just football or altogether?
In football. Yeah.
All right. So I know it's rare to say, and listen, I despise Dallas. Well, I dislike Giants and their fans just a little bit more. But it's like a dozen in one hand, 12 in the other. I loathe both of those franchises and their fans, but I'd have to say the Giants, and then and then the Cal Turds. Don't get me wrong, I can't stand watching either. Mm-hmm. Other sports, the Mets. I always say the Mets are the Cowboys of baseball. I loathe the Mets. I can't stand them. And then hockey, of course, Pittsburgh and the Rangers and the Devils and basketball, the Knicks and Celtics.
Football wise,
football, it's definitely the Giants I dislike the most, and then the Cowboys are right there.
Giants and Cowboys.
Yeah,
is that it?
Well, I would put the Redskins and then the Buccaneers after that.
Right. Okay. I would put Dallas and Steelers. I can't stand Pittsburgh Steelers.
Wow, wow.
Yeah.
As Christopher Walken would say,
Dallas
wow, a fuck.
And Steelers. I feel like Steelers is like our ultimate enemy.
We never played the Steelers.
I don't care. I just it's like going to like a Penn State game and seeing them like hanging out with their like Steelers like beer and shit. I'm like, nah, man, I can't stand you motherfuckers.
Dang, dude. Damn, cuz I never saw that coming out of left field.
Yeah.
Pittsburgh Bill on line 2 for DeeTer. Oh, hold on, DeeTer, you got to call it.
Pittsburgh
Bill, he's on line 2.
Like, there's some people are like, hey, this is my AFC team. There is no AFC team. There's only your team.
I don't root for anybody
with
the Eagles in the NFL ever.
Like, I just don't understand. Like,
I'm just kidding.
You have your team, and that's your team. I just don't understand. Like, oh well, this is my AFC team or my NFC team.
Fucking corny.
I feel like that's.
I agree.
Like, nah, that's not right. That's not right.
DeeTer, real quick, I just want to follow that up real quick.
Right.
Who's your AFC team?
I don't have one.
I know. The humor is lost on some people. I know. That was the part of the joke. Bazing.
I don't have one. Nah,
I know that it was just followed up your rant.
Yep.
DeeTer rant, go Birds.
Yep.
Real quick, my picks. I think I have one of the same as Brett. My picks are the Ravens, the Rams, and the Lions. I don't see the Lions going 0-2. I see the Ravens bouncing back after that tough loss with a vengeance.
Lions? You said Lions too?
Ravens, Rams, and Lions.
Ravens, Lions, and Rams. Wow, you're balls.
Real quick, who was your 3 picks last week, DeeTer? Are you keeping track of our picks this year?
Yeah, I got a spreadsheet. I have a spreadsheet on this motherfucker.
Nice. I told them if they took my stapler, I'd burn down the building, and this is the last straw.
This is it, man. I'm only good at this. This is all I'm good at. You know what I mean? Like,
all right, DeeTer. America's waiting with bated breath. What's your 3 picks? You got degenerate gamblers all over the country waiting to hear your 3 picks.
I have this week Vikings, Cowboys, and Rams.
You're picking the Cowboys?
Yeah, I am.
Are you going to root for them?
No, I can root for any of them. But I mean, the Cowboys.
What if the Cowboys are down 1 point and really 2 seconds left? No, I'm joking. I'm joking.
Dude, come on, man.
I'm playing.
Dude, there's no way.
This is a fun show.
Fucking way. The Giants are such a fucking joke.
They are garbage. They are garbage. They're going to be down there with the Saints at the bottom of the NFC this year.
Oh, I think the Saints are really bad.
They're really bad.
Really bad.
Yeah, that's a bad one too, man. But there's no way in hell. There's no way in hell the Giants are going to beat the Cowboys. If that
sealed the deal. You just sealed the deal. The Giants will now win. Ladies and gentlemen, the Giants have shocked the world. No, I'm just kidding.
Dude, there's no way.
I know. I'm playing.
Love you guys. Thank you guys.
Great show. Thanks for coming on, Brett. Hey, great show, DeeTer.
You're always a fucking man. You're the fucking man. Good show, man. Love you guys. Take care.
Go Phils. Go Birds.